Hello. Look at that. Perfect. We're starting out with some scuff. Relative to how I planned to start. I knocked I knocked the camera out of the way slightly. There we go. You know, wouldn't be a Lupo stream, I guess, if there weren't a little bit of scuff involved. Scruggly. Oh man, hello. Hello. It's been it's been a minute. All right, here's where the focal point is going to be. We'll explain this. Okay. Hello. Yes, welcome. I'm back in the land of hamburger. You know, it's funny you say that because I had McDonald's one day, and it was the same. Tasted the same. It was good. I mean, it was fine. And on the 4th of July, I happened to have Five Guys. That is correct. I had Five Guys in London. Happy Pride, because it was our 4th of July, but it was Pride Day. It was the Pride celebration that me and my fellow friends were unaware of that day in the area we went to. So yay. Yeah, no. I'm back. I did the math. I think it's been about 3 weeks exactly for me, which is crazy. Not intentional. Normally the rule is can't have what we have at home when traveling, but also how do you not try an international version? Exactly. You gotta compare. But it's been 3 weeks since I streamed, because I think it was a Friday night. I finished Link to the Past, and then it was like, I'm big nervous about going away in a week, so no streams. Like, it was very much so that anxiety thing of, it's like, oh, I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, or whatever. It's like, I have a doctor's appointment at 4 p.m. It is currently 10 a.m. I'm going to accomplish nothing productive in the time between now and my appointment. It kind of felt like that on a large scale, with like, oh, I'm flying out of America Friday night, June 26th. Okay, then. I will accomplish nothing beyond packing between now and then. That's how it felt. So sorry about that kind of dead ass lack of streams for that period of time, but we back. It's like a nice halfway point, I want to say, that we put now in the Lupo half of the year, I guess. Since, we're exactly halfway, we're a little over halfway through 2026 now, if you can believe it. That's some bullshit. Time goes too quickly. How is it July 10th of 2026 already? What's next? July 11th? And then after that, 12? And also, more months. August, September, October, November, December. Then it's another year. Good Lord. Oh, time. But yeah. So, here's I am. I'm back. And I'm here to yap. So, get ready for the yappening. It's happening now. So let's do a quick little overview of me London trip. I got invited to go along some friends. They were like, hey, we're going to be in England for this period of time. If anyone wants to travel here at this point also, feel free to come along. And I looked, I was like, I actually have a lot of time off to use. I had money enough to afford a trip. So it's like, you know what? You never know how things are going to go, where life's going to take you, etc., right? So let's figure out, how to make this work. And I made it work. It was like, I've never been abroad. I technically had never been abroad before this. So I went on a cruise back with my family many years ago when I was 15. I wish Lupo was abroad. Maybe someday. The model. Not this is not any sort of awakening moment. I am unfortunately very cis. Hat. The eggshell cracking. No, get back in there. No, there's I am unfortunately just gonna have to be your token straight white guy. Okay. Oh, but yeah, it was so. Well, what was I saying? I was 15. I went on a cruise to Alaska with my family. We went to different stops. One of the times, was Victoria, Canada. So technically, I had been abroad in that sense, but it was like I spent 2 to 3 hours in one town in Canada before getting back on the boat. So I don't think that counts. Yes, I needed my passport for it, but really, let's be real. That doesn't count as traveling internationally. I wouldn't. So this was the first real international trip. Also, pardon my reach for my drinky drink. Oh, his big arms. So yeah, it's like, all right, time to fly. And honestly, it's interesting with flying. I have not done it much. Like, I think only now with this trip has, between going to England and back, I think has my number of flights now extended past what I could count on a single hand. Like, yeah, I've maybe been on a flight like 6 or 7 times. 6, 7. That was actually not a joke that time. Anyways, so flight-wise, wasn't too worried. Not too worried. It's funny. Man does not like heights. I'm wearing a 6'7" shirt. It's awful. Or 67. Can't escape it. I can't get over. I'm ruined. Mentally, I'm ruined with that bit before I left the like last Assassin's Creed stream or whatever, where it was the puzzle, and it was like, oh, there's different symbols on these different gears, and one of them I'm like, that's just 6'7". This is an 11-year-old game. Fuck me. Fuck my chud dog life. Oh, please, thank you for putting up with me as I warm back up into whatever the hell streaming is. It's been so long. It's been 3 weeks. I'm out of practice, and I can't even blame it all on the trip. So thank you for putting up with me for a minute or 2 or 3 or 15. So flight-wise, I've not done it much, so there's the nervousness of that. But more like how to deal with the airport, right? Because a lot of it with flying is just hurry up and wait. It's just get there in time so that you can sit and wait, which is so much easier to do when everyone has little computers in their pockets all the time now to sit in a place and wait. It's not too bad. So yeah, like pretty easy flight overall. It was about 7.5, 8 hours. It was a red eye for me, so it was leaving at 9:30 at night and was supposed to arrive in England 9:50 a.m. the next day. So a little bit of time travel, because it was about 5 hours ahead in London from what I'm used to. So not a terrible time zone change to deal with overall. I tried to sleep on that flight. It did not work out. It was just the seat was too tight and my ass too big. It was falling asleep. And I'd wake up, I look at my watch, I'm like, okay, surely that was at least half an hour. I was like, yes, I'm drifting. Please let that have been 30 to 60 minutes. And I'd look at my watch and it had been 15 minutes. So, flight over, not great. I was very tired by the end of the day, that day, but all things considered, not bad. So, got to London, got to pal around with my pal Kite, his wife, another friend of ours, and African and Kiwi. So yeah, the ass pain makes any travel 10 times longer. For real, I will cut to the chase of the flight back. I was awake for pretty much that whole time, and that one was 8 hours. That one sucked. That was left about 4:30 p.m. and traveled back in time so that the 8-hour flight ended at 7:30 p.m. Or thereabouts. But like there was in the last hour of that flight, I had to find a way. I was like to get my right leg extended enough because my knee just hurt from being in the exact same position for the last 7 prior hours. I was like, okay, I actually need to move this leg, or I'm going to be miserable the last 50 minutes or so I have. Like it's rough, but that's definitely the toughest part. I had good enough neighbors next to me. I had a window seat both times, so that was nice. It's just like, oh my god, it's the crunching of your body for that long. These stupid human bodies that's just like, hey man, if you stay in too long, it kind of hurts. If you sit too long, kind of hurts. If you lay down too long, guess what? It kind of hurts. Like, what a pain. So that was the only like problem. I'd say I had a good meal on the flight and stuff. I caught up on the way back since I was awake and had 8 hours to kill. I watched The Batman. I watched The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I was like, this is a 3-hour movie. My attention span isn't what it used to be, but I'm locked in here, so this is a perfect time. Stupid human bodies, yes, but they also pack people in like sardines into planes, and now it's the dumbest. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the biggest seat ever, so... And I'm not as small as I used to be, but I'm not large either, for the most part. So, yeah, it's tough. But The Batman, very good. I enjoyed it. Mr. Pattinson, very good. Bruce Wayne. The cinematography of that movie is fantastic. It's great. But it's cool what they do with the lighting and stuff. Mr. Renoir himself, Andy Serkis, was Alfred. I didn't realize that. So that was fun. I've had 2 Andy Serkis performances this year that I'm like, oh, good job, Andy. Oh, okay, what else? Now I don't think there's anything. Oh, I was like, is there anything else pertinent to the flight? There is. Yes, the other thing I watched besides the Batman was I watched the first episode of The Chair Company, which my friend Kite has talked about for a while. That is a Tim Robinson series. I don't know how many episodes it is. I think like 7 or 8. But it is... This man has just gotten a promotion at his job, and he gives a speech to his company, goes to sit down, and the chair breaks beneath him, and he ends up like starting to think it's some sort of... He's trying to look into this company of the chair. Is what I was seeing in the first episode, and it's good. I have to find a way to keep watching it because I don't have HBO. I don't have an HBO subscription, so I got to watch the rest. But it was really good. I liked what I watched. It was, if you've ever seen I Think You Should Leave, which is Tim Robinson's sketch show, which is like the thing with the hot dog guy, like we're all trying to find the guy who did it. It's very much so that strain of humor, but it's good. It's good. Yes, Friendship. I need to see Friendship sometime. Speaking of Tim Robinson, too, I learned today, I didn't know this because I haven't seen it, but that Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, well, it's not Rescue Rangers, but the Chip and Dale movie that they did recently, where it was like live action and the 3D and stuff, breaks my one wish willow to make you watch it. See, there you go, Addie. That's what it is. Like, that's the peak humor of the one wish willow. It's like using it. I wish Lupo would watch Friendship. But that Chip and Dale movie, I learned that Tim Robinson is the voice of Ugly Sonic in that. Because they were like, hey, let's make fun of the ugly Sonic from the very first Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Like, I just remember that's all I knew about that fucking Chip and Dale movie. And then I learned today, via like a reel or something, that Tim Robinson is Ugly Sonic. Which makes sense. It feels like a very Tim Robinson character to play. But I liked what I saw of the Chair Company. It was very good. It was very much so that sense of humor that you get with the I Think You Should Leave sketches. Just I don't know how to describe like it. It's like Tim Robinson's character, like in these sketches, tends to be like a really like exaggerated, like this guy is barely human person. But then I feel like so many of the other characters in his similar sketches work, like not Tim Robinson, but like the people around him, because they're also an exaggerated like form of a person, but in like the opposite direction, like towards like a nice exaggerated version of a person, and he's like the shithead exaggerated version of a person. I know it's hard to say, but it's a little hard to explain, but that's what I feel. So Chair Company, good. I love this. It's like, all right, time to talk about my London trip. All right, the Batman was good. The Chair Company was good. I half watched before I put in my own headphones. Someone watching next to me, Project Hail Mary, which I saw back in the theaters in March or so when it came out, and I was like, yeah, this was a good movie, I say, as I'm watching silently, like at the corner of my eye, and just getting the subtitles. Oh man. So enough of that shit, enough of that flight stuff. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, or as they might say, the bangers and mash. So my itinerary was, I was in London first for a few days, and then me and my friends, we went westward towards Bath Spa, which is a much like smaller, kind of quieter, more quaint area, and we did some stuff there, and then we went back to London after that, and then I flew home. So here's the dilly dally. Here's my interesting thoughts as a person who is never been abroad before, and got to experience a different culture for the first time, even if it is a pretty similar culture, to America. Like it definitely helped as far as, wow, this is my first big international trip, but I'm with friends who've traveled internationally, and it's an English-speaking country, so it's at least like the training wheels of international travel is how it felt. So that was helpful. But yeah, first off, oh god, England is so much more efficient feeling. It felt more efficient than America at the very least. I don't know, if on the whole it is. I was there for a week, etc. But there was a lot that felt way more efficient. And it might just be city living, because, London, big metropolis. But interestingly, they're pretty cashless over there. Didn't need to get out any pounds for paying for stuff. It was just like, oh, I'm getting on the tubes. Just like activate the pay on my phone. Done. Like very, very quick with all that stuff. A lot of self-checkouts, like even more at many of the convenience stores and such, I feel, than you see here. And yeah, it was a very quick, like, just efficient feeling. Buying anything, going anywhere, like, just even when it was a actual physical person I was interacting with, buying tickets for something or behind the cash register at a store, it felt very quick and easy. Didn't feel too out of place, because wow, London is a tourist city. I heard, while I was there, I heard French, Spanish, German, Italian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. There's people from all over. I feel like I barely heard any other Americans, at least my experience, beyond my own group. It was so many people from all over. And so that was cool. That's cool seeing like, wow, yeah, everyone comes to here, and it's easy to see why when you're there, because there's so much to do and see. Like, it's neat. Yeah, I definitely have the travel bug now. After this experience, I would like to travel abroad more. Love to go to Ireland or Italy or Japan. Those are my top 3. Greece would be cool also. But yeah, so first off, I like traveling now. It's cool. By the end of the trip, I had mastered the tubes. God, our public transport is so shit. It's so shit. We rode a bus once over there, and it was really quick and easy and efficient, and used the tubes to get around a lot, which is the underground trains, their subway system. It's so good. It's so good and efficient. It's like there's stations all over. They're easy to get to. Use an app called City Mapper, and you can just plug in, like, I'm trying to go to Big Ben, and it gives you the quickest route from where you are and tells you what, like, train line to get on. It's so good. It was so good. Oh, man. And, you know, it's a city, so there's still a lot of cars driving around, and also a lot of cyclists. But it was a lot quieter than I was used to. Like, I realized walking towards the train station my last day, I heard some honking. And that stood out to me, even though it was a city, because I was like, wow, I really haven't heard much honking this week. Because in all the American local cities I have been to for any substantial amount of time, you're going to hear some fucking honking. Like, you're going to hear honking. Like, and I could feel the difference just in the road driving back from the airport. When I got back, I was like, oh my god, we're so our like American dystopian car-based society where it's, if you don't have a car, you're pretty fucked for the most part, outside of, you know, major cities where you can get by without necessarily having a car. And I'm like, wow. I kind of miss this. I'm like, So, I think the biggest culture shock, because again, for the most part, you know, things felt pretty similar. We're all speaking English, after all, except for all the tourists who were not speaking English. Anyways, the biggest culture shock, I'd say, is the timing of things. Because, you know, like, I think in an American city, well, but what is it? Is New York the city that never sleeps? Like, that's one of the terms for it, right? They sleep in England. Shops close pretty consistently around 6 or 7. But actually, yeah, a lot of businesses close, you know, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at the latest, including certain restaurants. A lot of, like, kitchens for bars, for the pubs would close around 9. Like, so it was definitely very interesting the first night being there too, where, you know, you're trying to catch up. Like, you've jumped ahead 5 hours, so, you know, my body is like, okay, it's 9 p.m. here, but I'm only like 4 p.m. hungry now, or whatever. So it's like, we gotta find some food or something. It's like, it's closed, this is closed, this is closed. This convenience store isn't even going to be open for much longer. Like, so that was the interesting part. I think what it seems to be is you get off work around 5 and you go straight to the pub rather than home, and then you go from there to your home. I got the feeling that was more the culture. Especially, people were going to the pubs because World Cup was going on. So, football is life. All that. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. And again, there were still plenty of places that were open late enough and such. It was a major metropolitan city. Is one of the things I had to keep reminding myself in the build-up. Like, it's like, okay, I gotta pack this and this and this and this and have all this. I need to be good to go. I need to have all my things packed. Please. And it's like, I'm not going out to the middle of the woods or, like, cave diving or something. I'm going to a major metropolitan city. I can find, like, things. If I really, truly need them, I'll be able to get stuff. And so I was for the times I did need to get stuff. So, but it's very easy. I'm in that camp of, packing enough clothes where it's like, hey, what if I were to shit my pants every single day of my trip? I need to have enough underwear just in case that happens. Like, so it's the anxiety packer. 11 pants. Not enough. Let's see here. That's all the culture stuff. Let's talk a little bit about what I saw. So I got a new phone. I got the newest iPhone. Oh, sorry, sending you a meme. I've seen it. I know I've seen this meme before too. I just can't think of where. Like 11 pants sounds familiar. But I couldn't tell you offhand. I could not tell you offhand, but I'm about to find out. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what it is. Hold on. Me packing for a 3-day short trip. 11 pants. Classic. I was like, this rings a bell. I just couldn't remember, so thank you for that. But yeah, very much so that sort of feel. Oh gosh, I just saw the 6'7" shirt you posted too. And you can get it at Walmart. For anyone who needs a 6'7" shirt to show your 6'7" here. Woo, capitalism. Okay. Where's my focus? All right, so I will say, as someone, I loved being in England for just walking around the city and seeing how things were and such, and just the architecture is incredible, and the history. I'm not a huge history buff. I know a decent amount, I'd like to say. I'm pretty good at retaining facts, etc., all that. America, July 4th just happened. I was in England, so who gives a shit? 250 years, right? That is nothing in the long run. Like England, I'd be walk by a church that's like, oh yeah, this church is like 800 years old. They still have services on Sundays. It's just crazy impressive, like the level of that, or they'd be like, I went to an abbey in Bath Abbey, as it were, and they had a part where it's like, okay, yeah, so here's like where they built the church. Like in the Tudor era, in like the late 1400s or like 1500s, something like that. I forget exactly. Maybe even earlier. And it's like, and here is here's the little clear see-through part on the floor where you can see the older Norman built foundation that the old English people built on top of. That was already like 300 or 400 or even 500 years old when they built the old ass church on top of that. So it's like, good lord, just the history in that way is fascinating. And now it's dumb, but I did it. I played I started up, the Assassin's Creed in Victoria, London before the trip in part, so I could be like, hey, I'd like to see things in POG, possibly. And it worked, because I could be like, I recognize the name Lambeth, I know Whitechapel, etc. At least when I would just see certain things. And it's going to be even more fun, I think, going back to the game now, being like, yeah, the buildings just look like this.
Mama went to the bank. Boom.
Kira, thank you so much for 23 months. Welcome on in. You're just in time. I was about to start showing pictures. Oh, man. But it's really just the architecture fascinating to look at. And just, again, the American mind boggles at the level of history. Oh, we're 250 now. It's like, that is so nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's so fascinating. But yeah, so I got, right before this trip, I got to myself a new phone, because I needed it, because mine was constantly at about 5 megabytes of data left. And also hard to jimmy around with the battery and such, with charging it. So I took a lot of pictures. I took about 460, give or take, during the trip. I'm not going to show that many. Not at all. Just wanted to hit some highlights. So, this is, from early on. This is the Thames. You can see the London Eye Ferris wheel in the background there, which we did not ride because it was, $40 a person for 30 minutes. 15 minutes up, and then 15 minutes back. It was I can see a lot from down here. Thank you. There's so many just statues of stuff all around. This was the Black Friars, and there's just a fascinating amount of statues around the area to look at. I'm just these are cool. I like how these all look. On our way early on in the trip to Westminster, I did not know about this thing, but there's a big tunnel that is just full of graffiti. And by full, I mean it's a really big tunnel, and it's every inch of wall space is covered in graffiti. And it was super cool, and all the art was really neat. I didn't upload, I can't believe I didn't upload I uploaded the Pac-Man one. I didn't upload the Sonic one. There was a Sonic one. Big Ben is big. And actually what I learned from my tour around the Tower of London, or other such things, or my on the Thames tour, Big Ben, not the clock. The bell in the clock is Big Ben. It is actually the Elizabethan tower, so really it should be a large Liz, if nothing else. But Big Ben was so named for the portly, not great foreman who was working the guys who were working on this project, and so they named the giant fat bell end after their bell end of a boss. That's where the Big Ben name comes from. And I always think of the Parks and Rec bit where Ron Swanson is over in England, unhappy because it's England and he loves America, but he's taking pictures for his new wife, and it just cracks you up every time. It's look, a clock. Don't have that in America. But it really is an impressive clock, actually. It's a really good looking clock. It looks cool. You can't deny the clockness. But yeah, also weather-wise, I got some blue-ass skies and some pictures. I had the most idyllic, view of London probably possible. It rained once during my whole time there, which is crazy. It rained once, and not even the whole day. It was while I was in Bath on the first day. The weather was really nice. I think we were there between two heat waves, so it was just so good. It was nicer outside than indoors a lot of the time because of the the lack of ACs in everywhere. I was about to say, where the fuck's the eternal gray I hear about? Yeah, I got a lot of blue. So it would be like certain buildings inside them were, hotter because the buildings were designed back in the day. Like, again, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of years of history to trap heat rather than, keep it out just with the way the climate was. But yay, climate change. Ooh. So, a lot of buildings that don't have the AC. Yeah, kind of hot. Not great feeling. But outside, very nice temperatures. It was always, I want to say a range of 60, 6 degrees or so to 72, something around there. It was really nice. It was really good. Yeah, again, this is this Westminster from another view from behind. Just cool looking stuff. My dumbass brain was walking by a random building on that first day, and I saw the sign that said The Goon Show, and my neurons activated instantly, and I had to take that picture. I think I made the most just annoying American guffaw noise too at that, just the most ooh. Living up to the stereotypes of loud and boorish. But I was like, I see a thing that says The Goon Show, I gotta take a picture. I think there was also a Cock Lane or something that I took a picture of at one point, so so the fascinating thing about the walking is you can walk and just end up wherever really quick. Our first day, we walked around our first big day. We walked, saw Big Ben, saw Westminster Abbey, and then we're like, oh, okay, I think there's a park nearby. Walk towards that. Well, in the park, you can see off in the distance, oh, that's Buckingham Palace. We might as well just walk over to that too. And so we did. And Buckingham Palace, pretty cool. I liked the statue work a lot in general for this place. Like I says, this was St. Paul's Cathedral at night. There's just a lot of really cool architecture, neat stuff. So let's see what that was. Round 1 of pictures. Let's see what's next. Tower Bridge, very cool. I realized looking at it too, I was like, oh wait, this is where the end battle of Spider-Man Far From Home took place. The Tom Holland one where he's in Europe. I realized after the fact, I was like, oh yeah, that little tower up there is where he does the cool aura farming spider sense scene against Mysterio. So whoops. Can take the nerd out of the country, but you can't take the nerd out of the nerd, I guess. Anyways, Tower Bridge, very cool looking. That is not London Bridge. We had a tour, a little 40-minute tour on the Thames, nice little river tour with a nice gentleman named James was given the stuff, and he talked about how London Bridge, because we passed into that, is just a slab of concrete. It's concrete, baby. Just plain ass gray bridge. And some guy back in the 1800s from America had paid he bought a section of the bridge or something like that, thinking it was Tower Bridge, and then he just gets that bland gray slab, and it's just oh my god, I cannot. So Tower Bridge is the cool one, in case you didn't know. Tower of London had a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff where it's here's where King Henry VIII was bastard and had his wives killed, or at least some of them. But it's also here's a bunch of armor, which is always cool. And I took this picture because it cracked me up because it made me think of the ye old "Don't talk to me or my son ever again" meme. Is the exact vibe I got from these two little knights. This little knight rather than this big knight. Just don't talk to me or my son ever again. This is one of the Tower of London locations. They had a bunch of ravens around too, which was cool. Here's the Trader's Gate, where people get brought to the tower back in the day via the Thames. Here's a big sphinx that's outside a obelisk. Running along the Thames. And it's funny, our tour guide James pointing out this obelisk while we were on the little Thames boat. He pointed out, he's like, so this obelisk is the one gift actually from Egypt. It's the one thing from Egypt here that's not stolen. He's like, I always got to say that. He's like, everything in the museum, not quite. And it's like, James was a real one. He was very, very fun as a tour guide. And then we went to Bath, which was just like really cool. Like, I'm just like, just the vibes of how it looked. Great. City Bath World Heritage Center, because it is home to the Roman baths, which are, if I ever go, I need to demand James. Exactly. Yeah, when he said this was the one gift, my first thought was, oh, something not stolen. That was also my thought when before he got into it, where it's like, this was gifted from, Egypt. And I was like, oh, this one actually a gift? And it's like, and then he goes into it's the one thing not stolen. Oh man, but the Roman baths were very cool. And that is what, 2000. Well, I don't know if 2000. It was, it was a long time ago. Is the point? Long ass time ago, where the Romans were in Londinium and such. There was this hot spring, one of the very few natural hot springs in England, and the pagan people beforehand worshipped a goddess that they believed lived in the spring named Sulis, and then the Romans came in, and the way they would get the people over that they had conquered and such was add on top of to those existing beliefs their own. So they combined it with Minerva, our Roman equivalent to Athena, and so it was Sulis Minerva was the goddess worshipped at these springs. So it was a cool, very cool Roman mythology type thing for me. I don't have it on hand to show, but I got a little owl statue stand thing. It's not too tall, but I was like, well, this is up my alley with the mythology stuff, so that was neat. Like, this is inside of the baths. Just really the architecture and the way they figured out stuff, crazy. This is the outside of Bath Abbey. Just gorgeous, beautiful architecture. I just dig how this stuff looks. It's crazy. Again, just statues and architecture is just amazing. So then we had a nice personalized tour one day where we went around. We went from Bath and we went to different places. This is at Avebury, Avebury. And this is the largest stone circle in the world. Not the most complex, that would be Stonehenge. But Avebury, huge circle of stones. Not all still standing up, unfortunately, because dumbass Christians back in the day were like, knock this pagan shit over. There was one stone called the Barber's Stone because they found the skeleton and tools of a barber underneath it, because someone did not get out of the way in time when they were pushing these stones over, and he got Looney Tunes flattened by a 70-ton rock. So, whoops. Whoopsie-doo. Let me see. What is Avebury Stones? Trying to find how big it is. How big? Alright, largest megalithic stone circle in the world. Outer ring measures roughly 330 to 350 meters, which is about 1,000 to 1,150 feet in diameter, enclosing an entire village and 2 smaller inner circles. So yeah, very cool. Avebury, big circle. But you know what else is a big circle? Is Stonehenge, and I think that's what's next on my slide. Yeah, there it is. So I knew I was going to go see Stonehenge, you know, when I was like, oh, I'm going on this trip. This will be cool. It did not hit me until I was there, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm seeing Stonehenge. I'm seeing a World Heritage Site. This stuff is incredible. And it was, you know, it was something that's like, yeah, I know what Stonehenge is, in that I knew it was a circle of rocks. I didn't know what the purpose of it was and such until our very, you know, knowledgeable tour guide talked to us about it. Sorry. lot of yapping. A lot more yapping than I've done in a hot minute. But it was meant, like, it's so fascinating, you know. Ancient people were not dumb. They were incredibly smart. They just didn't have as much knowledge as easily accessible as we do now with stuff like the internet. But, like, they measured this shit exactly so that when the summer solstice would hit, like, the shadows hit a stone that's outside the circle perfectly, and it casts a shadow into the circle between two of the pillars specifically, and it was symbolic of Father Sky and Mother Earth consummating and coming together, and just crazy, like, impressive. And these were heavy ass stones that they picked, you know, for their shape and size, and they had to drag them all the way, you know, miles, like crazy number of miles. And they were dragging them here before the invention of the wheel. So they, you know, would, like, have to, like, do them, like, on logs and, like, push them along that way. Like, just crazy stuff that people were able to do this. Kai and I joked about, like, if we were there, they'd be like, oh God, not these fuckers. Like, it's gonna take us forever. Like, it probably took about, like, our guide was saying, a year or two to move each stone. It probably took, you know, somewhere like 80 years total to put the whole thing together. But just really cool. Really cool stuff. Let's see, what's next? Okay, and now the last set of pictures I'd like to go over were for my thing. So the thing I wanted to do, I was pretty much there for the ride. I was like, hey, I've never been abroad before. I am overwhelmed by the idea of having to choose activities and such to do. I'm just gonna do like what my friends do. And it worked out well, because I got to see a lot of cool stuff. I saw Big Ben, I saw Westminster, I saw the Tower of London. I saw, you know, so many cool things in that first half of the trip, which I will also say, here's my recommendation. Here's how we did it. I think it's best, probably, you squeeze in a lot of the sightseeing and stuff where you have to, like, go and be there at specific times in the first half of your trip. And then your second half, you take it a little easier. You take your time seeing stuff, which is what we did. When we got back to London from Bath, we had much easier, lighter stuff. We went to a cool jazz night. We had a day where it was like, all right, everyone, we've been together for multiple days. Everyone go do whatever you want. I went to the National Gallery, looked at all the paintings for hours. There are so so many. And then I did a walking tour of Whitechapel about Jack the Ripper that night with all the stuff, so that was cool. And then I got a cold. Unfortunately, the last 2 days of the trip, so last Saturday, I woke up all 4th of July. American Uncle Sam's curse was inflicted on me. I was like, ah! So I missed a tea. Not all my friends did. But I still went out later in the day when I felt better to Waterstones, which was a giant bookstore, 6 floors. And then I got my Five Guys. So I was America Maxing, even in London. You know, you can take the American out of America, but you can't get the burger out of my cold, dead hands. Or warm hands, whatever. And I saw the outside of Kensington Palace like the day after that for my last full day. And Royal College of Music. So that was all cool. But back to what's actually in the picture. This is what I wanted to see the most. And this was Glastonbury Abbey, which is the resting site, or the supposed resting site, of one King Arthur. Da, 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 da. Like, so when I saw, I was like, when we were planning the trip, and I was like, oh yeah, it was like, there's a King Arthur tomb somewhere in England. Where is that? And I looked it up, and it was like, it's actually kind of close to Bath, where we're going to be. I was like, I would like to do this tour, possibly. And so it got included on our Stonehenge Avebury tour day. We went to Glastonbury Abbey last, and I got to go, and it's just, there is just this architecture of what remains of the Abbey. It's just incredible. Just like looks really great. And I got to see the site of King Arthur's tomb. And it was super cool. Just, you know, it's they found it. They found supposedly King Arthur's tomb. And Guinevere's here. The monks of this abbey back in the late 1100s. Which, as was pointed out by the tour guide, cynics might, point out, hey, they found King Arthur's tomb pretty close to the time when this abbey was going through some financial troubles and needed more money. What's up with that? But, you know what? Fuck it. We can call this Avalon. This was, whatever. It's the closest we're going to get to a tomb site, so there's Arthur. Here's where he was buried at one point. Just, again, the architecture, amazing. Just, it was gorgeous. What a gorgeous day. The weather was great. So much good architecture and looks. But here's the funny thing. We got an amazing coincidence. I don't have pictures just because I don't want to, upload someone's image who I don't know without their permission to stream. But when we got there and were approaching the tomb, we noticed that there was a Saber cosplayer, aka Saber from Fate Stay Night originally, and then all the other ones. The poster girl herself of the Fate franchise. Now that thing's been going on for 20 plus years. I think Fate Stay Night first came out, the visual novel 2004, I think, right? So 22 years of Fate. King Arthur herself, Artoria Pendragon, the poster girl of Fate. There was a cosplayer there. in the full Saber outfit. And I pogged so hard. It's like, what are the odds that I go and see the day I go to visit King Arthur's tomb, I see a cosplayer for one of my favorite series of all time. That was such a funny coincidence, and it ruled. But the thing is, I think Fate is just that crazy popular that it's not a huge surprise, and I'll get to that in a second. So Kai and I walked up to this this young lady, and we were like, "Hey, so sorry to bother you. Could we get a picture with you, Saber?" And she was like, "Oh, you know this character?" So she was also clearly, I think, a tourist from abroad. I believe she was Japanese, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we know the character." So we got a picture with Saber by Glastonbury Abbey by the tomb of King Arthur. So that was awesome. But there was someone else in our tour guide group, not someone we knew, who brought up, like, they noticed Saber. They said to the lady giving us the tour, they're like, "Oh, she's from a game, Fate Grand Order." I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and the tour guide lady, who's dressed up as a, she was wearing medieval clothing and such, and like kind of doing an affect of that. She was like, "Oh, not that I know what that is, but yeah, Saber. I believe we used to have a figurine of her, a model in the museum of the Abbey." And I was like, oh my gosh, enough people have brought this up or cosplayed here or something that this lady knows offhand about Saber. And I can believe it, because I walked around the little museum of the Abbey afterwards, and they have, they've got a lot of stuff shown off there. They've got, like, architecture from when the Abbey was still full and whole. They've got, like, examples of, like, here's, like, how things would look, etc., etc. But in the community section, where it's like, hey, the community gets to come together and pick something to put up here. They have, here's a plush lion from Fate Stay Night, a Japanese visual novel and anime. And reading it, it says here, the Fate Stay Night story is inspired by the legends of King Arthur. In it, Arturia Pendragon, Saber, takes care of a lion cub as a child, and a soft toy one is given to her by Shiro Emiya. Saber's character is often associated with a lion, and it is a favorite symbol amongst the fans of the series. It only appears briefly in Fate Stay Night, but fans picked up on the heroic themes of a lion, and it has become a popular Saber mascot / companion. Some scenes from the story take place in the Abbey. So it was like crazy to me in that regard. Still love that this is thing. It's so cool. It was such a cool touch. And honestly, like, so looking up just now beforehand, so this is that same display. I found this was a Reddit post. So they used to they had at some other point in the Abbey Museum, they had an actual figurine here of Saber. Instead of the little lion plushie. It's so cool. So I'm like, wow, for a while now, people have been like, give us Saber. Give us the Saber content. I mean, it is funny. Like, I felt like I had to explain at one point, like, my buddy Kiwi, she's like, isn't Fate the one where King Arthur's a woman? And I was like, it makes sense in the context. I'm like, it's done well there. You gotta believe me, it's not just for fan service. Because, the original gender bend with Saber, is actually, not done necessarily just for, like, boobs. It was, it was a very thoughtful twist around of, like, here's King Arthur, but what if Arthur was secretly a woman and, like, had to hide that during her reign, and etc. Like, it works. The Fate version of the Arthurian myths, like, what we get from the various characters they've introduced into Fate Grand Order, like all the Knights of the Round Table and such, it's pretty damn accurate to, like, a lot of the older tellings, and in line with that. So it's neat in that regard. So it makes sense to me, right? Like, that'd actually be a thing. But it was so cool, just the timing of all of it. And here's from the last episode of Unlimited Blade Works, where Shiro visits Glastonbury Abbey, and he gets to say thanks to Saber for, being his servant back in the Holy Grail War at the tomb. And this is where years ago when I watched Unlimited Blade Works, I think this is where I actually learned, wait, there's a physical tomb for King Arthur in England. So that's just how I knew about it at the back of my head. So again, you know, you can dunk, right? Like on anime stuff, or like, oh my gosh, this person's going to Japan because they love anime, or such and such doing something like this. But I think anything that encourages world travel and learning and such is so good, right? Like, yeah, we shouldn't be self-conscious about where we get our desire to learn new things or see new things. It's like, hey, you learned from Fate that there's a tomb for King Arthur and you'd love to see it someday. Go visit it and see all the other culture, and it's great. So yeah, the Abbey was just really nice. So just that's it for the pictures, I'll say. But just, man, crazy cool. All right. Now let's move along, shall we? Let's move on to part 2, which is I'm not in London anymore. So let's talk about not London stuff, which is my horny card game. It's time for Vcards. I had ordered the third set back in like February when they came out, I think. And excuse me, I just did not get them. Did you just say horny car payment? Horny cards? Did I say horny car payment? I said horny something. I know. Again, I'm it's a Friday. Oh, horny card. You gotta forgive me. I haven't had to enunciate so clearly into a microphone in a hot minute. Your Lupo is out of practice. Oh, but anyways, yeah. So Vcard set 3. It's just like, are they that expensive? They're pretty expensive, but they're not necessarily a car payment. But yeah, I had ordered. I've been thinking about it. Even like I was like, you know, Gamersup's pretty good about sending stuff on time. It's like in all the other times I had ordered from them, and I was like, wow, I have not gotten my V-cards. They have not shipped. I was like, I ordered these months ago. Oh, I need to maybe send an email. And then, like the day before I was going on my trip, I got an email saying, oh, hey, this shipped. It's expected by like this day. I was like, oh, okay. So those will arrive when I'm gone. So I got back to a couple of goodies. I got back to the 2 boxes of V-cards I had ordered have arrived, and for hopefully good luck, I got a bunch of Amelie stuff. I got my Scuffling hat. I got my Scuffling Harry, which is hanging on the back of my chair. I'm not wearing it right now because it's hot. I got that, and I got, as you can see in the corner, my little Scuffling plush. And so he is going to look over my openings and hopefully grant me the luck to get the 10 Amelie card somewhere in here. And I've got my also signed poster that I bought at that one con. Signed banner. This was a former AMA banner at some point in its life. And I was like, I'll buy this. I'll take this. So I am using all my voodoo, doo-doo, mojo, jojo, like luck work, I guess, to manifest getting the cards I want. So, all right, Scuffling, you're going to look things over, because what is it? I think, unfortunately, I mean, there's a couple of those, was it? The God cards, right? I'm pulling up the Vcard site now just to look real quick. Yeah, there's the God rares where it's only one card exists for this card. It's got the gold frame. And yeah, the Almas has been found for this set already, so I don't need to like hold my breath like, oh, if I could find the Amelie God rare. No, Another Scuffling found it already, and I feel like that meme image of the kid where it's like so happy, where he's got the biggest frown on his face. It's just like, so happy for you. That's great. I'm like, good for you. It's like Arthur fist clench. Oh, I'm trying to think who. I'm looking at the God Rares. Who would I be super hyped to get who hasn't been found yet? Because I'm like, Numi's been found already. Like Spite. Zen's been found. There's a lot that have been found already. Sayu? Is there Sayu? Heavenly's been found for this set. Ari's been set. Oh, the Sayu one's out there still. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I'm expecting, but we'll see. Yes, it was. Ama's God Rare has been found for this current set. And it has been found, I think, for the very first set too. No, it's still out there for that first set. I think it's been found for Rising Stars, which was the second set. Just double checking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the very, very first set. No, sorry, Rising Stars was the first set. Okay, so Awakened Worlds, which was the second one, is the one that there's no God Rare for Alma found yet. There we go. So basically, I am not getting an Alma God Rare tonight, but I can still pray for a 10. I've got all the stuff I've got on me, and I'm like, hey, this works out. This works out. It is a nice way to get back into streaming. I yapped and shared some pictures. I talked about seeing a Saber cosplayer at the grave of King Arthur. We're good. So yeah, box topper, we're saving for last. Let's get to it. Good old card opening. Let's see if I get a God pack like last time. I don't see one at the top of this box so far, at least, but we'll see. There's 2 boxes, so we're just starting. All right, so let's see. Let me look in OBS where there's no delay first, so I can get like the perfect view. All right, yeah. So here's how everyone sees. So we got Clumsy Mimi. Rancid and Glitchy, Bandit and Ace. God, everyone has such cute mascots. Tobe, Heavenly, Grimmy, Shitposter Headquarters, aka my place of business. Sinful Search. Ooh, and it's shiny. Okay, shiny 9-star 9 Siren. I don't know why I'm so tempted to say star. It's like from all my gotcha pills. And shiny 8 Neoners. All right, that's the start. Yeah, thankfully, I guess in one way it's kind of nice. It's been a hot minute since I saw everyone who's in this set, so I don't remember, which means I can get surprised. Hopefully by someone to be like, oh yeah, so-and-so's in here. The Guildies. Cute. Spoof. Like, again, just jovial document. So cute. Alright, Smugglana. Spite. Aqua. Bard's Favor. Ooh, chestplate chamber. Shiny boob armor. Neat. Ooh, shiny 9 Momote. And shiny Batsword Cat. I love that name so much. Yeah, the little guys at the top, the start were cute too. Yeah, the Guildies. Batsword Cat. Oh, alright, a lot of shinies in that pack. Yeah, God. Like, I'm so happy, too, with that Alma has an official mascot now. Scuffling is so cute. He's just a little guy. He's just a little worm, caterpillar guy. Because he's going to blossom into a butterfly sometime. Look at him. No thoughts in his head. Also, shout out to Makeshift. This is my first time contributing to any of their plushie campaigns. He's really soft and squishy and well put together. Like, this does not feel like a cheap plushie in any sense. This is a good quality plush. Four or five of them. All right, yeah, I will definitely trust them, like, going forward and support. Not that I need to. I've been working on trying to sell stuff too, like make a room. Got too many things. I can't have too many plushes. Let's see, Dreamer Cosmate. This is for Vienna, I believe. Cute. Fox Caliber. Good timing with all the talk about what we were talking about. Rancid and Glitchy again. Neaners. Bikini Yakumi. Oh yeah, I forgot Kairu oh my god, Kairu Crocodile is in here. Oh my god, again, all the Fate King Arthur shit. Holy Grail. Shift D. Ooh. Not familiar with this, but shiny. Alright, 9 Grimmy. Evil Pup. Or Buff Pup, and it's shiny. I like this, just a pup with angry eyebrows and like blood. Do they have any more Bibanos or J-Slat in this set? Oh, I don't know if they have more Bibanos in this. I know they got more Charlie, Mr. Oh god, what's his actual name? Moist Critical Man. Woo, yeah! I know he's in it. Also, god, what character was he in? I know he was the Bat guy in Dispatch, but it's been long enough now that I can't remember what the character's name was. I cannot believe it's been half a year since I played Dispatch. Time is not real. Oh. Time is not real. It's gonna be Christmas before we know it. He was also in the Hunger... I forgot he was in the Hunger Games. I forgot that running little joke. Dragon Pals. Cute. Froglodites. Froglodite is such a good name for a mascot. I gotta give Froggy so much credit for that one. Froglodite is so good. Spike. Dreamer Vienna. Lord Athelstan. Ooh, Crimson Bloom. This Lena art is great. Narrator. Lesson learned. I look at the little dick butt. Yeah, you gotta play Dispatch, Addy. I would watch you play I would watch pretty much anyone play Dispatch. That game is so good. Tobe, 9 Tobe. Ooh, and Shiny Glow Stick. We're big on the shiny mascots so far tonight. That's the running theme so far. Good lord, there's so many packs in this one box still. I will say too, I tried not to pay. It's like I do not see it while I was away because the dollar is not as good as the pound. So I'm definitely not looking forward to seeing how much went on my my little credit card with the no travel fees when I have to look into paying that again later this month. All right, Onifan, Atlas. Why has everyone got such cute little guys? I love it. Scuffling. There he is. First Scuffling. There you are. Look, it's you. It's you. It's one of your brothers. Head empty. All right, Yuzu. GXara. Ari. Looking respectfully. God. Sinful Search. Ooh, Shiny 9, Lord Athelstan. And shiny simp. Yeah, okay, shiny mascots. That's the way to go. Yeah, here. Oh, collect your brothers next to you. I think simp is for Camilla. Yeah, this looks very Addy coded. This is very Addy. God, mascots are fun. And by the end of the year, Addy, you and I will have to design some sort of mascot for ourselves, because mascots rule. Ooh. Cleo. Which again, cat and Egyptian style, which is like my favorite. Dreamer Cosmet. Bunnerd. Oh, mascots are so cute. Idolienko. Raijin Yoki. Ooh. Yuzu. Chaos Guardian. Booba. Not the shiny Goon Cave. Not the card called Goon Cave, and not it being holographic. Oh. God. Hold on, I gotta look at it up close, like, in my own face, so I can see it not, like, shining. Yeah, there's some Goon posters in there. Jeez. Alright, 9 Niani. And Shiny 8 Maiden in Heaven. God, okay, so maybe the Goon... So Shippost headquarters is where my business office is, and after hours you can find me in the Goon Cave, but you probably shouldn't knock. Well, do knock before you come in, but you probably don't want to find me there, period. Alright, Bernard, Unifan, Bandit, and Ace. Yeah, cute little thing for TTS definitely feels like mandatory. Annie, Rainho, Space Invader Juniper, Storyboard. Oh yeah, I forgot what's her face, because I don't actively watch all her videos, but I like them when I've put them on. This animator lady, she's cool. She might be a VTuber. I know she is. Jade Reflection. Ooh. 9 Giwi. Shiny 8 Momut. Oh, my brain is definitely like on fumes. That's like, wow, I'm having trouble remembering names of lots of shit. Yes. I mean, Kairyu Crocodile and her might be the same. To be fair, I stayed up late playing Marvel Rivals last night. I don't know why. I was like reinvigorated after not having played. I played in the Black Cat season, but only with White Fox. I've not actually picked up Black Cat yet, despite going, I love Black Cat. I'm about to like only play Black Cat. And then I missed the Cyclops season, and then the new season just started today. And last night, apparently, I was like, you know what? It's time to get back into this. Okay, hold on. This is going to bug the shit out of me if I don't look up. My brain fart. Whatever. This is why too. It's like, hey, you know what? Jaden Animations. What is wrong with me? Oh man, this is why this was the perfect comeback stream too, though, because I barely need any brain power for opening cardboard. Thankfully. Like, it's like, hey, it's been a hot minute. Let's just vibe on a Friday night with some horny ass cards. Oh my god. The one I just opened is just Is just the Pepe, but it's the cheese to meet you Pepe. That actually, my friend African has gotten me a shirt with this Pepe on it, and next to like the cheese, it's like cheese to meet you. It's a dumb shirt, but I love it. Raw XD is a cute name. Excalibur. Iolenko. God, the Raijin Yoshi art is sick. This is really cool. Limu. For the Alliance. Oh, look, it's like a night guy I would have seen. There's Moist Critical. Sekuno. Ooh, wait, isn't he? Then stuff happened with him. Like, isn't he kind of a cheater fuckboy? Oops. Numi. People in these cards don't get canceled before I open them or something. I don't know. There's too many streamers. Yeah, no, Nacho Cat. Oh, listen, I don't know the meta too much, but my fave remains unproblematic. My general faves remain unproblematic. Like, my Oshi's worst crime is insisting that the character Shigo from Kim Possible is named Shiego. That's as much drama as follows her. So I'm pleased with being able to pick out a good one. Oh my god. I forgot. Oh, I love Bradley. Cherub Bradley. Hand. Yeah, some will never let it go. Oh my, the Shiego thing is crazy. Cause like, okay, like, yeah, let's break kayfabe for a second. Obviously, the character's name is Shigo. I watched the shit out of Kim Possible as a kid, but it's funny. It's funny because it makes people mad to go, it's Shiego. But there are some people who just cannot understand the concept of like a joke like that and have to be like, actually. Like, there are actual actually people out there, and it's crazy. Because I can't imagine living my life like that. It reminds me of this old Tumblr post where someone was like, man, sharks are so smooth. And, like, all these people kept constantly arguing, trying to go, actually, shark skin is really rough. And just no one could understand, or at least half the people couldn't understand as they kept interacting with him, that he was trolling them at that point where it's like, nah, they're smooth. Like, just no argument beyond just like, no, they're smooth. And people are like, oh, no, here's actually this actual, or actually, here's an article pointing out that they are rough. And he's like, nah. And the Shiego thing is very similar. It's just like, actually, it's Shigo? Nah. It's Shiego. It's Shiego. Ooh, Bobble Buddy. Zara. Oh, I think this is the first bow I got too. Green Gang. Medicinal herbs. People sure love their armor. 9 Spite. Ooh, shiny of that Raijin Yoshi art. Cool. Good lord, I don't even think I'm halfway through this first box. These Vcard boxes get stacked deep. But yeah, I think a little light trolling is a good thing and a fun thing. It's fun to say stuff incorrect sometimes. Ooh, Gary is fun. Whisper's fun. Man, I love everyone's mascots. Unidentified flying moth. Spite. Bikini Yukumi. Here you Crocodile again. Morning Wood. Oh my, come on. Come on! But yeah. Funny. Lucky Paul. Ooh, Michi. I forgot Michi was in this set. I hadn't gotten a Michi card yet. 9 Michi. And our first Shiny 10 is a Shiny 10 Lord Aethelstan. Hells yeah. Off to the side he goes then. It's our first shiny 10. Still out of camera view. Cool. We have gotten 1 so far. Now, give me my Ama. Give me my Ama 10, please. I beg you. Oh my gosh, look at the lamp champs. They're also really cute. Jared. Yeah, I haven't gotten a Jared yet. Heaven Knight. Mascots are the best. I wouldn't mind just like only mascot cards. Evil Buff Pop. I haven't gotten Buff yet. Or Camilla. Ship Poster Headquarters. Playback Error. Queso. 9 Ari. Shiny 8. Idol Yanko. Alright, hold on. I'm just being a bastard and looking at the cards in this box. The packs. Oh my god, there's a lot. No, there's not a god pack in here. So just keep opening, VTuber boy. Oh man, do you ever get your cards, Kira? Because I remember you similarly to me for 3 had not gotten, or at least not like the order right away for this set, which again was surprising to me just because. Every time I've ordered anything from GamerSupps otherwise, pretty quick to see it like ship and everything, including the Scuffling Hat and Harry. So it was just a surprise. Okay, so you did get him. 20. Benson. Ooh, wow! I haven't had a Zen card yet. Zen. Aqua. First Ama card. Let's go. It's just an 8, but hey, I could have had horrible luck and not gotten a single one, so I'll take it. All right, mother, go with the sun. Pull. Shoto. Shine Lord Aethelson did all right with my pulls. Yeah, it's still great. You know, I can't really ask for much more, right, than that last set where I was like, oh, I actually won one of these packs. Okay. Oh, the pack I won had a god pack in it. Okay. Like, that was all my luck for 2025 was used up in that instance. Golden Blend. Oh, Kuro. Yeah, I forgot Kuro's in here because I haven't had a Kuro card yet. It's definitely, I like that they're adding more and more each time too. It's helping, like, ooh, secret recipe, shiny. Ooh, this is a nice one. 9 Yuto. Another 8 Main in the Woods. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's less of a case of repeats at this point. I enjoy the Pokemon TCG Pocket game, but I had a rough stretch in there where I was like, I'm not getting any good cards in this virtual card game. Please. First Gecko. One Away to Heaven. Wood Chat. Like, yeah, just like I'm not familiar with this person, but look, I haven't gotten any of their cards yet until this point, and we're like 10 plus packs in, so this is crazy. Stream Room. Ooh, another shiny of the secret recipe. Yeah, I haven't gone shy Bun yet. Ooh, shiny Lena 8. So yeah, definitely helps, right? The alleviate the feeling of, oh man, all these repeats. Whenever you fear, you get much more variety. Wood Chat, Astro, Jared, GX Aura, and Lupo Goes Faster, Ari, Aqua, Shitposter's Headquarters. Two-Faced. Okay, so another shiny support card. I'm getting a lot of these too. Cool. I'll take shiny and be happy. Grimmy. Ooh, and Tricky's Ghosts. They're so cute. So cute and shiny. I think that was definitely a big trick as a child, for it's like, hey kid, you're gonna want to open these Pokemon cards because what if they're shiny? You might get some holographic ones. Wouldn't that be cool? Tony. Look, I haven't gotten this mascot yet. Psycat. Rambit. Squatchin. Suto. Evil Buff Pup. Froge Ambush. Shiny Chaos Guardian. 9 Smugalana. Shiny Idol Yanko. Boop. Okay, I'm glad I also only bought 2 boxes this time around. A, from a money-saving perspective. And B, from a, oh my god, I'm only halfway through this first box. There were so many cards perspective. Of course, it's a lot easier to open on your own. B, oh, I forgot Sayu's was the sushi bee. B. So cute. Fluffer. Oh yeah, I hadn't gotten a Fluffer before. Two-Faced. Green Gang. Yeah, look at that. Diariku. That could not swing 2 this time. Next time I'm ready though. Idol Yanko. Yeah. It's like 2 was pushing it for me. I was like, I can get 2. I can justify it because I'll open them on stream, and you know, get a session out of that. But if it was like just for myself, 1 would be plenty, I think. But yeah, next set we'll see. I think that's the fun thing about Alma having so many models at this point too. At least is just we get guaranteed like different Alma cards. Because we've had Mafia, Siren, and it's the original Monarch for this set. So we still got like her nice winter one to look forward to. We got the Flame one. Probably another one. Chibi Alma would be a possibility. Give me all the Almas. The Pass. Oh! Okay, calling this card the Pass is hilarious. Yeah, next box likely going to be Snow Outfit, which I'm cool with. Snow Bunny Mind Control to buy a bajillion boxes. Okay, 9 Silverveil. Shiny 8 Luciel. I will give Alma grace. I didn't know what a snow bunny was until she also learned what it was. Sometimes white people just don't learn the lingo. Whoops. All right, Cleo. Ooh, a little Croc is cute. Abyssal Goomy. Squatchan. The Pass. Wish I hadn't already known. 9 Lucio. Ooh, shiny 8 Chaos Queen Tricky. Shout out though to that inspiring me to name one of my battle decks in the Pokemon TCG game, Lot Punny Mind Control. Yeah, don't forget, since you opened them on stream, tax write-off. Yeah, take that, Uncle Sam. Kiss my ass. Pay me for the shiny Goon Cave card. You owe me. A kitchen. Gas Guardian. Giga! Okay, this is honestly great. Like, again, the amount of people they've added. We're this many cards in, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot Giga was in this pack. Because I haven't gotten Giga yet. But now I got a Giga. So yay, okay, shiny Psychic, whatever. But Giga! Hooray! Alright, Onifan, Lamp Champs, Lil Croc, Idol Yanko, Rajinochi, Crimson Bloom, Shifty, Shiny Morning Wood. Ooh! Haven't had a shiny 9 in a hot minute. And Dreamer Vienna. I don't have her 9 yet either. Really pretty. And Pocatos and L shiny. Nice! Alright. Can you build a deck with shiny Morning Wood and Goon Cave? I'll try, damn it. Yeah, this Vienna art is great. Vienna, I've only, like really lurked in Vienna streams every now and then. But her models have always been, like, gorgeous. Like, absolutely love her art. Yeah, and this is the fun thing, too, about just opening cards like this, is I just like looking at art. Art's fun. I need to... excuse my reach. The water. My throat. My throaty. Which I can say because an ad break just started. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just art's great. Her and Yuzo always get gorgeous art in the category of I don't have time to watch you, but I wish I did. Yeah. Dude, there's just too many streamers. Like, oh, my steak is too buttery. No, sorry, my steak is too juicy and my lobster too buttery. Oh, I have an endless option of people to watch. Just, it's spoiled for how many cool people are out there. And I wish I could give them all the full level of support that I could. But it's tough. Like, I always feel guilty on a Friday when Addy is streaming and it's like, okay, I do not want to cut into Addy time as much as I can. I will be so mad at myself otherwise. Like, it's, oh man, just, yeah, that's how the creative business goes, I guess. But I guess there's always the fun of you can raid into a friend or, like, just stop in their chat sometime, blah, blah, blah. Do not ever feel guilty. Okay. But it's like, but I want to spend time as an Addy viewer. I also want that. Okay, where to put the water? But speaking of art, I did it right before the trip. I drew a little bit. Actually, let me see. Can I pull it up real quick? I might be able to because I think I posted it somewhere else before. Oh my gosh, with the burping. I'm so sorry. Where is art that I did? Because it's like a broken record. I've been like, I need to do art. I used to draw as a child. I loved art then. And it was finally like, just like, pick up the pencil, idiot. Pick up the pencil. And I did it. Like, the week before I went to England, I sat down, I opened up a sketchbook I had. I was like, I need to just draw something, right? Just rip the Band-Aid off. And I was like, hey, you know what's really easy? Bombette from Paper Mario. That's a good character to start with. Probably. And I was like, just put something down, do a couple little tests, I did it. And then I also drew a little Lupo in the corner. I was like, Lady Bow would be good. I was like, that's still a little too hard for what I'm doing right now. I'm like, I'm just trying to be quick. It's like, this is just a bunch of circular shapes mostly. And the Lupo was drawn from memory too, which actually, comparing him to the Fugi here, I did pretty good. I mean, I have to look at that bitch, like, in the corner a lot. You know, I should have Lupo's design pretty memorized after 2.5 years of seeing him, you know, like, at least 3 to 4 times a week. You would think. So yeah, Band-Aid was ripped off. I'd like to draw more. You know, probably keep just sketching and such. I'd love to learn how to do digital art. and stuff more. But yeah, art is good. Art is cool. And honestly, it's like the more AI shit keeps coming up, the more I'm actually kind of like, hey, you know what? I'm going to draw. Fuck this shit. I'm drawing. You know that short drawing I did recently? Yeah, and it rules. That short drawing rips. Drawn her like 50 times and had to look up some stuff by my own character, so don't feel bad. I mean, that's... My understanding is like references never a problem. You know what? I'm not trash. Exactly. It's like I did this shit when I was 8 or whatever, and for fun. Oh, I haven't gone chippies yet. This is impeccable. It's the cat. It's the knife cat meme too. Amazing. Yeah, like I used to be really good when I was actively, like much more actively drawing as a kid, like to mid-teen, or early teens, I guess rather, being able to like freehand reference. I did not see the Doki concert thing, unfortunately. Speaking of, hey Doki, I would have, but I was in England at the time, and the hours were off. So, and also I was like, my data, if I'm not in my hotel at the time, I absolutely would have watched the Doki concert. Otherwise, though, I was bummed by the timing and missing, unfortunately. But otherwise, I'd have been there. But yeah, it's just like, damn it, why does this have to be when I'm in another country? My Blorbos, my Oshis. The live stream's archived and can still buy a ticket for it till the 18th. Ooh! Thank you for that advice, because I'd missed that. Yes, I would love to see Alma's 3D debut. Alright, got till the 18th. I got plenty of time. Oh, look at that. I hadn't gotten to Heavenly's Chillbot yet. Thank you for that tip, Kira. I don't think I got Vex art yet. Like, this is crazy. It's a very funny concert. Okay, I will definitely pay for that and watch that. Politan, Clumsy Totless. Oh my gosh, it's like the Pepe Fallen art. I love when art's a good reference like this. Little shiny Atlas. But, oh my gosh. But yeah, speaking of drawing, I would like to do that more. And the funny thing is, I think what's gonna get me back into it is honestly playing more Marvel Rivals, is reigniting the thing I drew the most as a kid, which was superheroes. I drew Spider-Man a lot, and I actually got pretty good at drawing him as a kid. And then I had all my own OC superheroes, Do Not Steal, that were not great, but I drew them. And so now I'm kind of like, yeah, I want to draw. I'm like, Rivals is fun. I should draw some characters. Wiggler. Boris. I haven't gotten to Boris yet either. This is insane just how stacked the cast is of this set. Jade Reflection. Ooh, Gilded Paradox. Shiny. Oh, shit. I haven't gotten Con yet. And I got a Shiny 9 for my first one for Con. Cool. And Anners. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that concert though. I'm so glad I can technically see it, if not live at least. Go back to the VOD. It's streaming in it. Hey, Dr. Fresh, thank you for 18 months. Thank you for legal adulthood on your sub. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well, because it's been a minute, even if I hadn't been away in England. Shiny 9. I think the last major thing I did was finishing A Link to the Past, and then I was like, uh-oh, I'm on a plane in a week. Art Crimes of the Curdle. Ooh, nice. We're actually just talking about art and doing art and just getting back to drawing and using references, and that's how that's okay. You know, it's better than tracing, and it's better than just, you know, the AI slop. I'm just gonna be going faster now at this point. Evil Bump. It's not just okay, it's great. Yeah, Tony the Tiger says great. And Grand Blue's back. Fuck. I keep forgetting. I downloaded the update for Grand Blue. I need to get back to that. I never did Relink after I finished it back December 2024. I was like, what a great game. I loved this. Moved on. And then it was like, whoops. Didn't do the endgame stuff. And so now Endless Ragnarok is here. And I need to get back to Grand Blue. Too many games. And now I thought, spoiler alert, with oh wait, I'm getting the hello. Tracing's A-okay as long as it's for learning, not passing off as your own. Okay, that's true. Tracing to better understand how any pose works or whatever. Totally. See, that makes sense. Like, it's like, oh, like you have to learn somewhere, right? Start somewhere with your learning, so starting from there makes sense. But it's like, don't be overly reliant on it, I guess. That's the idea. But yeah, too many video games. Holy shit, Grand Blue. So spoilers for Lupo Awards this year. You know, we still have half a year to go. But I was like, damn. Expedition 33, there's going to have to be some crazy ass like game that comes in to possibly stop that for being my game of the year this year. Grand Blue Endless Ragnarok could potentially do it just because Relink was my game of the year my first year. So we'll see if there's any actual contender. It's that. Oh man, yeah, I definitely got a Endless Ragnarok. There's too many video games. I didn't miss video games while I was away, but now I'm back and it's like, oh my god, I got video games. I got the video games. Need to finish Samus Returns. Need to get back. Ooh, Rose. I haven't had Rose Noodle yet. I need to finish Samus Returns because I know we're close. There are under 10 Metroids left. I need to go back to Assassin's Creed now that I've actually been to England. Endless Ragnarok, I need to play because I loved Relink. Ooh, 9 Giga. Another shiny simp. It never ends. And you know the thing too is September and October are just insane right this year with stuff, since everyone's like, I need to stay out of the way of GTA 6. We'll all just release all our games in September and October away from the November release for Grand Theft Auto 6. And that means that there's like 40 fucking games coming out in a 2-month span. And I'll have to play one of them because one of them is a new Fire Emblem. Which also, ooh, I'm back from my trip now. Time to save up for a Switch 2 because the system seller has been announced for it for me. Oh gosh. These first world problems. Oh, I have to play video games and there's so many video games and they're fun. Alright, last pack of the first box. I'm on a way to heaven. Wood Chat, Astro, Ari, GXara, Bow, Simple Search, Lucky Pull, 9 GXara. Ending with a 10. Okay, Neanners, shiny Neanners. Alright, so we had 2 10s in that one. Oh god, Fire Emblem and Trails in the Sky, second, same day. Ah! Too many video games. Oh, man. And I gotta finish on my own time since I was playing it on my own and it's a long game. Dragon Quest XI. good, but not much. Like, you know, I've done a lot. All right, let's see what the box toppers were. I got Clueless by Crimbo. I got Buff Pup. Ooh, this Buff Pup art's fun. Nice. Alright. So we had like 0 Alma luck in that one. Holy shit, I had a single Scuffling and Alma card. Please. Scuffling. Scuffling. Give me the Alma luck for box 2, please. I need it. I need it. Scuffling, no scuffing. Exactly. Oh. But yeah, Endless Ragnarok, I look forward to getting to. I haven't looked into it enough. Do you have to buy an upgrade for Endless Ragnarok? I think you do. Because I have the first game on disc. Fuck you, Sony. Piece of shit. All that news dropped while I was away. We ain't got time to get angry on that. But fuck that shit. I love video games until... Oh, God. It's a great time to love video games until it's not. So, okay. So, yeah, I gotta get the DLC. Totally fine. That's worth it. Oh, God, Sony. You know, I've had a PS1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. Unless things change. Shiny Goon Cave. I don't need a PS6, probably. Oh, shit. Whose mascot is a cool fucking mech? That's crazy. Okay, yeah, the skeleton cat. Yeah, Spite Skeleton Cat. Very cute. And RARXD is the name. Great. But yeah, we got double shiny Goon Caves for all. I'll tell you what. The further the news comes and such with all the stuff, I will say I feel way less guilty potentially about playing things on my Addy station in the future. I definitely care way the hell less as far as the guilt thing goes. Ooh, shiny Scuffling. Okay, we're back. Good. Let's keep it going. The phrase I've seen that I liked was, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. Which is like, yeah. Food for thought. Mega corporations. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of my blood pressure. Was that Charlie Critical too? I think yes, it was. I know what one to talk about. I'll pull it back in a second. Ooh, chest plate chamber. I'm like speed running these almost just because my thrusty. I've talked more than I have had to in a while, and the cold that I caught a week ago is pretty much done, thankfully. Like, I feel fine, relatively speaking, but still just stuffy enough. I don't know anyone else that talks like you. And I'm so glad I can provide that special service to you, Fresh. Viewers like you. Yeah, here's the Charlie. Listen, you can't say you don't have an interesting time, if nothing else, at a Lupo stream. Yeah, what you playing? What you playing? Oh my god, I haven't got a Fifi before. There's so many goon caves. All right, 9 star away. Ooh, squishies are cute too. Spiral Knights, cause I'm addicted to cutesy. Nice. Nice. Jared. Idle. Ooh, okay, shiny 9 golden hour. Dairiku. Shiny Monoway to Heaven. Yeah, I don't know what it was. We're like coming back from vacation. It was like, hey, I'm gonna play a bunch of Marvel Rivals now. It's like, I will say though, playing since the new season's dropped today, I booted it up earlier, and that shit was very fun. They have like overpowered every character in that game now, and it's crazy. It's gonna be a crazy season. Alice, scuffling, yes. The pile he goes. Goonie. I haven't gotten Goonie before. Lucille. Cheese. Banana. Paradox. Shiny Bard's Favor. Oh shit! Nice. I had not gotten a shiny Sayu, female Sayu yet. Sci-fi. I haven't gotten any sci-fi yet, actually. The first one I get's a shiny 9. Alright. Shiego. You can go over there too. So actually, what is Spiral Knights? Because I have not played that or looked it up before. and I need to yap. So I'm going to just ask you, the viewer, do the yapping for me. What is Spiral Knights? Exactly. Alright, Surreal. 2012-ish, playable in browser. Well, 4-player PSO style MMO. Top down like Zelda. Ooh, fun. Grinding a set because it's free to play. Oh, free to play. You know what that made me just think of, Addy? What if you or I would use our One Wish Willow on I Wish Dragalia Lost was playable on the Switch 2. That's what that would be for. Chippy. I haven't gotten Chippy yet. This is crazy. Or Charlie. Simple search. Dragalia Lost, but in Grand Blue Relink style. Oh, say less. No, say more. I need more of that. Oh, that'd be so good. Please. That's all I want. Is this Dragalia Lost? Man, Lost is such a classic. Love that you can just hide it, like in things. Legalize Ranch. Hey, Johnny! How's it going? Oh, good. I got the shiny The Pass. Non-Kuro. Shiny Atlas. Oh. Man. Lost is something. What a like internet hieroglyphics for our age. Chaos Guardian, Secret Recipe, Idol Yanko. Oh, fuck yeah, finally another 10. Finally some good fucking food. And it's Lena. I haven't got to watch Lena that much, but she's cool. She's really nice, cool Aussie, I think she is. I hope I'm not wrong with that. Does a lot of horror stuff. Lena's cool. Okay, cool. Give me my Alma though, please. Please. I got plenty of packs in this box still. Alright, good night. Chair Bradley. Yoshi, green, narrator. Learn, Kini, Kumi, Numi. It's like my third shiny 8 Numi, so that's not bad. Oh man, what do you mean all my like good luck catalysts aren't working though? My Amelie banner, my Amelie plushie. You know what, I'm putting on the Harry. You can't see it. And it's not going to change anything in the cards that are already in these packs. But by God, it's worth trying, I guess. It's funny, us people with our, us humans with our crazy little, whatchamacallit, superstitions, right? Like where it's like, uh-oh, I can't change these socks, or my football team will not win the football game, or something. It's just being part of a person, I guess. That's Faye. My stitions are pretty normal. The rituals work, I believe. Hey, Samra. Yeah, God, that makes me think of... not to, like, millennial date myself, but the one Office bit where I remember Steve Carell, Michael Scott going, you know, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Like, that when that show had good writing, it had good writing. The rituals do work. If they don't, it just means the other team did more rituals harder. Very true. Gotta out-ritual the other team. Ooh, shiny fluffer. Like, please, my rituals. Please, my Lupo, don't bend these cards. Knicks didn't win until Mamdani became president of New York. Just saying. You know what? That was a powerful ritual that absolutely needed to be done for a lot of good. Please, my rituals. It's very sick. Fuck yes. Alright. We can rest easy in the stream at least. We got the card we wanted the most. I got the rituals work. We were just talking about the rituals. They work. I put on the Harry and I put on the Amelie swag and it worked. Holy shit. The timing. Hooray. Hooray. I will never doubt the rituals again. Edgeworthbow.gif. It worked. I got my Uga Oshi. Money well spent, if nothing else. I still have... Oh my god, I have like 16 packs in this box still. Jeez. It's all uphill now. Or downhill, rather, I guess. You know, uphill's the tough one. Now it's just like, yeah, I can get whatever. I got what I wanted. Throw them out, you're done. Yeet. And watch there be like 3 God Rares 1/1 card in existence in there. Or something crazy like that. Oh. It's all coming up Lupo house. Oh god. God, I love that. I love that stupid Simpsons joke where Milhouse is just like, man, I hate these stupid flood pants. And it just, there's a little flood in his house. He's like, oh, my ankles are soaked, but my calves are bone dry. Everything's coming up Milhouse. Magical baby no money God rare that only exists if you throw them out would be thrown out. God, who knows how many like of these God rares are possibly sitting in some scalper's basement or something, unopened. Charred Dominion, me after my butthole after spicy food, Bading-chink. You know, Clockade. That's cute. For cats. Froglodyte, such a good name. Froglodyte is some class A mascot naming. Well done. The rituals work. Didn't you know we got the 10, but also hey, I'll take a 9. I'll take a 9, Alma. No complaints. Keep them coming. Thank you, rituals. I love you, rituals. Congrats, happy for you. Good job. I'm so sorry, Kira. Did you not have as much Alma luck this set? Ugh. Lamp. I have all of them now. Okay, you have all of them now, and that's what's matter. But I sure didn't pull them. The rituals have no off button. The Momdate of Momdate of Heaven is fantastic. That's really fucking good. Oh, I wish I lived in New York. Oh, I wish he was my president of my city. Ooh! Oh shit! Got the 10 Vienna. Yeah, this art is really pretty. Again, Vienna art. Super pretty. That's a good one to get. Nice. Nice. But yeah, I wish it's like, oh, what do you mean politicians can just make life better for everyone? What do you mean elected officials can actually do their job and make things good for people? Ugh. Oh, England. Again, the efficiency of England definitely felt very nice while I was over there. Like, I understand it's not a perfect country per se. I know no country is, but England felt real good for a week. Especially during a week where I did not give a shit about being an American. Oh, it's our 250th. I don't care. I'm gonna look at this big clock. And this cool tower bridge. The Diamond Heist. I haven't gone into Elliccord yet. Like, cleavage. but yeah, wow. Just the variety in this pack is great. I cannot believe you got to be in another country on the 250th. That's so great. You know, it was well timed. Yeah. When I realized, oh, I'm going to be in England on the 4th of July. It was not, bummer. It was like, wait, this is actually really good. It didn't even matter that I had a cold that day, which was Uncle Sam's curse. Again, the rituals, they don't end. I at least I countered it by having burger for dinner. I did some Americanness, even in London. As an American, I'm happy for you, but as an Irishman, don't start your car. Would it help if I said Ireland is one of my top ones I want to visit? This is my first time going anywhere abroad, so... But Ireland, I would really actually like. Ireland, Italy, Japan. Those are the top 3. Ireland, because it seems super pretty and nice. Japan, because I'm a weeaboo. And Italy, because I have the minor in Italian. Ooh, shiny 9. I have the Numi. I have the minor in Italian college, and I've got Italian ancestry on my dad's side. So that's why I'd want to do that one. But yeah. It's been too long. Finally, another Batsard cat, which is such a good name. Wiggler. Boris. Cast Cream Tricky. Crimson Bloom. Limu. Bard's Favor. Shiny Bard's Favor. Non-Kuro. 8 You won't want to leave Japan and not because of the weeb nonsense. Oh, yeah, because of the trains. Oh, so I've heard, because, again, I traveled with friends who, they've been to Japan twice each, and I did see Saber's grave. I did. Hold on, let me pull that up. Fuck these cards for a second. Never mind these cards. Who gives a shit about that? I got what I wanted. The cards can wait. I did visit Saber's grave, and not only did I visit Saber's grave, I don't have the picture because I don't want to post without someone's permission, someone I don't know. But there was a Saber cosplayer. There was an actual Saber cosplayer at King Arthur's grave site when we went and visited. The timing was amazing. I was like, Kite and I were like, there's no way. It was so cool, and we did go up and get a picture with her. We were like, hey, Saber, can we please get a picture? And she was surprised. She definitely seemed to be from Japan. She was like, you know this character? We were like, oh, yeah, we do. And when I was in the museum afterwards for this abbey, which, holy shit, my brain farting. Oh, this is why you don't go too long without streaming, hopefully. But that museum later, I'll get to it. They had this on display in the community section where it was like, hey everyone, what do you want in this community place? And it was like, we want the plush lion that the girl King Arthur has in the 20-year-old anime series. Oh, cursory Google search isn't answering my question, so I'll show my ignorance here. What's Saber's grave? You know, that's a fair question, Fresh. So it is actually King Arthur's grave in Glastonbury Abbey. There we go. I got it off my head. So it is the gravesite of King Arthur, the supposed gravesite. It was conveniently found in 1191 when the abbey was in need of some money. But they found it. But I keep saying Saber because the popular visual novel that came out in 2004, Fate Stay Night, features King Arthur as a girl under the class name Saber. And they had on display at the little museum, like they had, you know, actual bits and stuff from the parts of the abbey that had fallen apart and all that. But they also had, hey, here's the community pick. And the community pick is, we want this plush from the anime. And I found it wasn't there. So this is what was there when I was there. But looking online, I found that in a previous time, they had an actual like figure of her there at the time. Same display case. It's just like, damn, the popularity of Fate is crazy. And yeah, there was a young lady cosplaying as Saber at the Abbey, so that was so cool. Drawing John Wilkes Booth as a titty anime girl and putting her in a gacha just to see what happens. I'm trying to think of what the most outlandish Fate servants are, because it's been a hot minute. Because I have unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I have fallen off the gacha train. I loved Zenless. I loved Fate. You know, there's a lot of like fun ones, but also I do not have the time to sink into those or the money, frankly. Which is, you know, good. Okay, yeah, Charles Babbage being like a mech, pretty out there. But yeah, Edison, Thomas Edison in Fate is crazy. He's a furry. He's a lion man, and he is empowered by all the presidents of the United States. Like, he has the like strength of every president from beginning to end. Hold on, Edison, Fate. and getting an image. Fate is so fun. Fate is dumb as hell in a lot of ways, but I love it. Like, it's just like the original series is, hey, here's, like, what if all these famous mythological characters got into a big, like, fight, and it's like, that shit would be cool. And what if King Arthur was a girl because she had to hide it? It's like, okay, you got a decent, like, interesting plot going on here. And then they kept going, okay, but what if we just made all these characters girls? Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, Count of Monte Cristo is, I forgot about him. The Count is a edgelord, and he's drawn by the Danganronpa artist. He's drawn by the Danganronpa artist. You see how feudal Japan portrayed America during the fall of the samurai class. I can believe that. Isn't it crazy that samurai and cowboys were going out of style at the same time? Time is crazy. Alright, forgive the slowness. Here we go. Got the image ready. Here is Thomas Edison in Fate. Here he is. This is real art. This is good old Thomas Edison. Tesla is also in Fate. He doesn't have a mustache, but he does have big, crazy electric powers. Yeah, Fate also starts going into crazy shit with later characters. Like, they went from just like, okay, here's so-and-so, to like, okay, here's like these hodgepodge combinations of like historical figure and mythological figure and like insane shit. They have an edgy version of Joan of Arc. They have Blackbeard is an otaku. Oh man. Reason for that's actually fascinating. Japan isolated themselves fully from the rest of the world, so their culture stagnated and distilled while we were inventing steam power. Large reason why Japan has so much ancient architecture still, because they never let go of it. Oh, see, that's so interesting. Like, I knew all about, Japan's closed offness until the later 1800s, but yeah, that shit's crazy. Yeah, the fact that all these presidents were like, we're gonna power up the MGM Lion is nuts. Fate gets into some stuff later too, where it's like, also just for the record, King Arthur's grave was in Unlimited Blade Works at the end. That's how I first learned, back in 2016 or 15, I forget when Unlimited Blade Works, that anime was out. But that's how I learned in the first place, oh, there's an actual site, quote unquote, for King Arthur's tomb in the real world. And then I got to see it all these years later. I remembered, oh, I think there's a King Arthur tomb in England. Oh, it's near where I'm going to be. Cool. Oh, God, yeah. Fate, I love, because it's able to take itself seriously, but at the same time, they are very able of, like, taking the piss out of themselves with how convoluted that shit gets. Like, one of my favorite characters was Oda Nobunaga, it's a girl, just cuz, and she's goofy. Yeah, that shit gets absurd. At a later point, it's so, like, the Arthurian myth stuff, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, yeah, Nobu's design I do love, though. Like, the Arthurian myth stuff, it's pretty accurate beyond the fact that Saber's a girl. Beyond Arthur being a woman, it's more or less, like, in line with how things were, so it's not too bad. But then they start doing stuff where it's like, hey, what if all the Greek gods were mecha? It's like all the Greek gods were mecha in the Fate universe. and all the Indian pantheon were throwing like Dragon Ball Z level Kamehameha lasers at each other. Shit's crazy. It's fun, but it's nuts. Oh, but it's oh man. Oh, I love my crazy Japanese animes. But you know what? It's one of the things why I've talked about it on stream before. I love mythology. It's so fascinating to me. And it's so fascinating to me that these stories and tales and characters that predate the invention of human writing, you know, have managed that they got told orally for so many years and lasted long enough to be passed down to us now. Like, it's such a wonderful, crazy sign of humanity, right? And in that way, it's so cool that, like, worldwide it's still told and celebrated, you know? It's like King Arthur and those myths, you know, European, Britain, England, but also Japan was like, yo, this King Arthur shit's cool. What if he was a girl and he was fighting Cuchulainn from Ireland, and they were also having to fight Medusa and Gilgamesh? And, like, it's just so awesome that these myths have lasted as long as they have and get reinvented in different ways. Odysseus should have just summoned the Trojan horse mech. I forgot the Trojan horse was a mech in Fate. I forgot the Trojan horse was actually a mech. Oh, I love that dumb series so much. Oh, where's... I gotta find this. There it is. It's like related. Wonderful voice actor Keiji Tang, who is in the Fate series. After Epic started leveling Odysseus right away. I'm excited now again for the Nolan Odyssey movie, just because I'm like, yeah, I need Odyssey shit. Please. Being so fate-pilled that when you see an actual drawing of King Arthur, you're like, that's not what she looks like. That is unfortunately me. I feel this tweet skeet on a internal intense level. That's not what she looks like. I'm so used to that. Oh look, hey, Foxcalibur. Speaking of, oh my god, we got so many. Thank you for actually. This was a nice interruption to the card opening, especially too, because hey, I got what I wanted. It's all bueno from here. But that was nice to talk for a hot minute about Fate. God, yeah, I love Nobu. I love Cuchulainn. Fate's what introduced me to Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn fucking rules, like, in all versions of both Fate and just actual mythology. I think I'm saying it correct. It's either Cuchulainn or Cuchulainn. You know, Irish, old Celtic Irish can be tricky, but he is like the Heracles of Celtic mythology, and he's dope as fuck. And he had a Hulk transformation, basically, called the Warp Spasm, where he basically, like, grew huge, and his eye was, ooh, 10 for Kyrou Crocodile. Okay, never mind that, though. But yeah, the Warp Spasm, which is a cool fucking name, where he'd just grow massive, like Hulk. Like, he was basically the Proto-Hulk. And just, yeah, like his eye was popping out of his head, and he was able to just, like, beat dudes to death, like, with a punch. Shit's crazy. Mythology's cool. That's all I have to say. Like a broken record. I like mythology. Poster HQ, Shiny Dreamscape, ooh, Shiny 9 Vex, Shiny 8 Spite. Like, Cuchulainn does not get enough play on a world stage. generally, for how cool he is. I need more Kukulkan stuff ASAP. Get on that. People who can, give me that. Please. Like, yes, Greek stuff, very cool. But I don't need all Greek. I need some cool Celtic mythology shit also, please. Answers are so cool. But yeah, that D-Luck. Pull. Say Lord Eggleston. Yeah, Fate, I will say too. I love it, but they went from like, oh, hey, here's an interesting idea with a gender-swapped King Arthur, and then it did get to a point too where it's like, hey, here's historical figure but girl, and with giant knockers, because you gotta pull for them. the gotcha. Also, as much as I love Fate, FGO, of all the gotcha games I have played, has the worst rate up of anything. Trying to get the character you want in that game, abysmal compared to any other game. It sucks. Like, because I've played the Hoyoverse stuff, enough. I played Dragalia Lost when that existed. I played Fire Emblem Heroes. Fate, I love as a series. But, yeah. Yeah, the guaranteed pull, only 330. It's... It does avoid power creep. That is true. Like, I'm getting hit with fucking power creep in the Pokemon trading card game, the little mobile thing now. Every time I try to just auto, run the new battles, it's like, these decks are killing me. It was rough, never got any decent units, and was not going to re-roll a bunch, which is fair. I will say the one other good thing about Fate, with Grand Order at least, if you had a good friends list, is that it lets you use a unit, a character from your friends list. So you could get by early on with just I'm going to borrow a really powerful character from one of my friends. And that helped. But yeah, getting good units early, tough. Yeah, so that helped. That helps for sure. But I get it. And the other problem with FGO is the story gets really good later, but it's pretty weak at the start, and there's just a lot. It's a lot of reading for a gacha. It's basically a visual novel in some ways, and the gameplay is... you can't auto it. Last I checked, there's no autoplay. It's the least friendly, I think, to being a mobile thing in terms of oh, I'm gonna be able to pick this up and do a little bit, whatever, and then just go back to something else. It's a lot of text. And there is the really fun concept too. At least you can make the characters better, and you can get extra stars for with items where it's oh, this guy is just a 3-star, but I'm gonna make it so they have the stats of a 5-star character. And so it was always fun getting to pick oh, I love this character who is not necessarily as strong. I'm going to power them up and support them. But yeah, Fate, I love Fate as a series. I think, Ten Momote. I see arguments all the time online, and yeah, if it had voice acting in a dub, that would be god. I so wish that game would get dubbed. I was so happy. It's been a hot minute since I played again. Gotchas. I'm I cannot. The time sync But Arknights is cool. That's a tower defense game. That got dubbed over time, and it's one of the best dubs because Arknights is a fictional setting where it's like, hey, here's some animal people, there's horse people, there's fox people, etc., etc., but also got some like real world equivalents as far as countries go. Like, it's like, here's the Polish area, here's the Russian area, here's the US one, and here's Italy. And they got, for the dub, over time, they added all these actors who were, you know, of that actual, like, country equivalent. Oh my god, a third shiny Goon Cave has hit the stream. And a shiny 9 Ariel. And a shiny Geckos. But they got it where it's like, okay, we're going to hire Italian actors to voice the Italian characters. And it's like Spanish actors for the Spanish characters, Polish actor for the Polish characters, etc., etc. And it was really good. It's a really nice touch. So I wish more dubs would do stuff like that. But yeah, if FGO had a dub, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. I think Scuffling. Peepoo. I think, you know, there's a lot of arguing, quote unquote, that I've seen over the years of like, what's the best way? Ooh, shiny Chaos Guardian, shiny I Made in Heaven, shiny Giwi. There's been so many arguments over the years that I've witnessed of what's the best way to get into Fate. You know, it's like, oh, you gotta read the visual novel. You gotta read, you gotta watch this show or start with this show. Or it's like, don't watch Fate, watch Fate Zero first. Or don't watch Fate Zero, it spoils this, etc., etc. And I think there's just so many aspects to it where it's like, yeah, okay, look, ideally what the visual novel is the way to get someone into it. But if someone's like, I just want to watch some anime, they're fine to watch Fate Zero, I think. And then go into Unlimited Blade Works. Yes, Zero is a prequel that spoils some stuff that was twists, you know, in Unlimited Blade Works and such. But the animes were made in a way where it's like, you're expected to see this. I don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be, you know? It's like, look, if someone just casually wants to watch this, let them watch it. It's fine. And also, I have not played the visual novel yet. Oh, where's that image? Where is that image? Clearly starting with Strange Fake is best. No, starting with what they should do is start with the last Encore anime. God, what a disappointment that was. Oh, that sucked. Just did not make sense. Just like, here's like a weird pseudo sequel to the bad ending of like whatever. Like, oh man. Oh man. Like, they did Nero dirty, though she was voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris, which ruled. Oh. Visual novel fan excited to finally play it. Okay, it's the meme I've seen where it's like, huge Earthbound fan excited to play it for first time. But I've seen it applied to like huge Fate fan excited to play it for first time. Meme. And that's me when I will eventually get to the visual novel. Which I will probably play on stream at some point when I play it. Oh, excuse me. I visual novel on stream will be interesting. Umu. Umu, very good. God, I love Fate. Fate's so much fun, though. I gotta play 2 still, talk about games. I never played the Samurai Remnant game, which seems really fun. And cool and neat. And it has some characters I like. And it's so... God. Too many games. Too many games. There we go. Okay, I found God, it's an iFunny version too. So, isn't this something? Isn't this something? Hold on. This will be me when I actually finally play the visual novel. There we go. And I'll have the iFunny logo in the bottom right screen even too for all of you. God, Fate's cool though. What a series. Just what a concept. I loves it. I still need to see some of those animes too. I never saw the Camelot movies. My dumbass never finished the Babylonia anime. God damn, I'm so slow on shit. I am getting back into anime though after being a fake weeaboo for a hot minute. I finally finished the first season of Dungeon Meshi earlier this week. Delicious in Dungeon. Good show. And I watched the first episode of the new Ghost in the Shell series the other day, and that was fun so far. I'm not used to the Major being so expressive. I'm so used to the 95 version, but I love the 90s style look of the anime that they're doing. So that was good so far. So, alright. Also, hey, it's the last pack of the second box. So let's see. Spoof, Boris, Rogonite, Sarai, Freem. I never got this card before. Like, it's crazy how many different people they had this time around. Persian Bush, Annie, 8 Squatching. Alright. Let's see. Okay, the last possible amazing luck for us could be if the box topper is Alma. Ooh. Okay, it's not Alma, but we did get something cool. So we got Siren. Got box topper for Siren. But I also got Moist Critical box topper. So throughout the gif of him doing the woo, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, in the end, like, did not have good luck with that first box as far as Alma stuff went. But we got... How many Scufflings did we end up with? We have 4 Scufflings, including a shiny one. Yippee. Got the 8 Alma. Got the 9 Alma, not the holographic one, but we got the 9. And we got the 10. So successful. Good success box. Good time. And how many 10s did I get in general? Had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So only 7 between 2 boxes. Not bad per se, not as lucky as I've been before, but not bad. So yeah, that was that for Divine Chaos. For good old Gamer Sups. Thank you Energy Drink Company for the fun. Ugh, card opening. Card opening's fun. Always. I'm a huge fan of that. I wish I could find Pokemon cards more easily. I would open them more. But also, I need to continue to clean out things. So, you know, there's that too. Oh, but thank you all for this little comeback warm-up, I guess. You know, easy peasy, get back into the swing of things stream of just yapping about my trip, yapping about the horny cards that I pulled. Cards. So thank you all for that. It's good to be back. I miss streaming. And I know it was like a 3-week hiatus, which you can't even blame entirely on the vacation. But 3 weeks, we're back. So yeah, like going forward, future plans. We will finish Metroid: Samus Returns sometime soonish. I'm sure. I don't know how much game is left, but again, from what I remember, that counter says less than 10 Metroids left, so we're close. We'll do more Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That's going to be, I think, a nice, just like, yeah, we'll be doing this, plugging away at for a while. You know what? I need to do that because I need to do more Karl Marx missions. Just remembered that's a thing. I just remembered. They're like, yeah, here's Charles Dickens. Okay, sure. Here's Florence Nightingale. Okay, sure. Here's Charles Darwin trying to break up a drug ring. Okay, but I mean, a little odd. But Charles Darwin is British. Sure. It's like, here's Karl Marx. he knows who you are. He's like, please escort me to my communist meeting group. Insane. Oh. Okay, so we got that. I will probably do Grand Blue on stream. Endless Ragnarok. I might just finish up whatever the end game like post story thing was real quick for on my own for the base game of Relink. But Endless Ragnarok I will get to because holy shit, I love to Relink. I'm going to enjoy Endless Ragnarok. Methinks I'm absolutely gonna enjoy that too. Yeah, and that's it, like, for the current plans, I guess. Otherwise, we'll just be slowly but surely getting back into things. Like I said, I want to try still to do some more art. So there could be art streams at some point in the future of me just drawing or doodling. I don't know. I think I should do more of that on my own, though, and enjoy it as a hobby, you know, versus, like, okay, I gotta be on point with this right now. You know, enjoy sketching for what it is. I still want to do like some video essays off stream and like put my damn editing skills to work because it's been a minute. And yeah, I'm happy to chill. You know, it feels like I was gone for so much longer than I was. I can't believe I was just in another country a week ago. But, you know, time's going to fly and it'll be like, oh my god, it's been a month. But yeah, England, very cool. If you have the money and the ability to travel to other countries, highly recommend it. It might be extremely scary at first, but if you go with people you know and trust and go with an open mind, you can have a really great time and see some cool things that you cannot see here. Again, 250 years of America, who gives a shit when I got to walk around stuff that was 500 to 1,000 years old. It was like, here's some baths. Here's a hot spring that the Romans bathed in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Get out there and experience some cool world shit. That's my Lupo advice from me to you. That's what I has to say. All right. On that note, this was a fun welcome back stream, so thank you all for that. This was way more talking than I've done in a while, so again, I need to rest my throaty. I need to go to bed. I don't know if I'll probably not stream anything tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. We'll see, and then we'll see where the week goes, you know, if I ever make a schedule and such again. But we're back to it, I think. I do not foresee myself being like, oh, I can't stream tonight, I'm tired as often, because I don't have the stress of I'm going on a plane across an ocean coming up, making me too nervous to stream. So we'll see how that goes. But, oh God, seriously, thank you all so much for coming out here and hanging out and just chilling. Like, you are the best. Like, seriously, of all the amazing, cool, unique streamers who are out there doing stuff, the fact that you choose to spend any amount of your precious free time with me means so much. It's so special and kind. So thank you. Let me see who is on. Oh, you know what? I think we can go and visit. Oh, I see Curdle is doing some what's this crab game? Everything is crab. Okay, that title alone has me interested. So let us give Curdle a howdy hey hello. But yeah, seriously, thank y'all so much. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great start to your weekend. If it's the weekend for you, just, be kind, be good people, have fun, etc. etc. I'm losing steam. I'm so sorry. Oh, this streaming shit's hard when you've not done it for a minute. Ooh, anyways, thank y'all so much for spending time here. I appreciate it. You're the best. You the best. I'll see y'all the next time I see you. Bye-bye.